Okay, so for the ones that are in HBCU bands, particularly my HBCU, Texas Southern, and y'all who are in Ocean Assault, I need to know, how do y'all do it? How do y'all, like, if y'all are in a relationship, how do y'all maintain that relationship? How do y'all, if y'all are in other orgs, like especially if you're in Greek, how do y'all like go to like class, all of that? Because it seems to me like y'all are always at practice. I go to class, y'all at practice. I come back from class, y'all at practice. I go to the caf, y'all at practice. I come back from the caf, y'all at practice. Halloween night, I went out. I came back, y'all was at practice. Jesus. I need to know. Somebody please answer my question because I've been thinking about this for days now. And there's so many band kids that stay in this dorm building, but I don't know them. So I think it's kind of weird to just go up there and be like, what do you do with your life besides band? I need to know.
All right, so first things first, shout out to Texas Southern University over there in Third Ward, Texas. H time, baby. Shout out to the Ocean of Soul. So the young lady has a very legitimate question, right? Like, and honestly, my years of being in band, I know that a lot of people ask that, those people who were outside of band ask that same question. First of all, she said if you don't have a life, band is life. Band is life, young lady. But no, there. I'm gonna give you the actual breakdown, right? And I'm gonna give you the real for a lot of people, and then I'm gonna give you the other half of the real, right? A lot of people are just on scholarships. So in order to be able to honor your scholarship, you're supposed to be able to maintain a specific GPA, but then you're also required to make it to X amount of performances. You're required to make it or to attend X amount of rehearsals, or you're required to make sure that you are a outstanding bandsman. Whatever your quote unquote scholarship contract says that you sign that for you to be there, that's kind of what you follow, right? So that's how you end up doing it. That's how you're there the whole time. Now, that is the legality is the logistical parts of all of it, but let me just really just break it down to you. We do it because it's dope. We do it because it's a rush for us. We do it because it is a passion that we have inside of it. There is nothing better than after going through so much hard work, whether it is through band camp, whether it is your week of school, to put that nylon, well, I don't know if they make them uniforms out of nylon anymore, but to put that uniform on, and the moment you put that jacket on, first of all, you drip and sweat because it's hot, but you automatically are taken to a space and a place that you just cannot, it is euphoric almost. To march into whatever stadium you march into and have 1,000 eyes on you. If you are in enemy territory, the feeling that you know or that you have when you're in enemy territory and the people who are on the sidelines from that opposite school are just talking crap and in your brain you focused on the mission, or you thinking to yourself, yo, we about to come in here and smash. There's nothing better than that feeling. Nothing. The feeling of competition, to be from on one side of the stands and then having another program on the other side of the stands, and it's go time. That feeling of butterflies in your stomach right before you step on the field, because in your mind you're thinking, I need to make sure that I know my music. I need to make sure that I hit every single point that I'm supposed to hit. If you're leading a line, if you're leading a step two or anything like that, I have to make sure that that feeling is nothing. The end of your dance routine right before you get ready to come off the field and you hear the roar of the crowd, there is nothing better than that feeling. That's how we do it. That's how we did it. For those of us who no longer do it, but did it and remember those things. The other question was, how do you go to class? How do you maintain relationships? All of those things. Everybody's different, right? I mean, I was a typical freshman my freshman year in college. I could tell you I didn't get up for my 8 o'clock classes. I just didn't. Did I pay for it? I surely did. There are some programs who will practice till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. There are some programs who don't. As a Spartan Legion member, I've never practiced past 10 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. But there were moments where we would have practice. Doc would say, go to the calf and come back, and then we had to be back on the field. So, but I don't ever remember practicing during the school year past 10 o'clock, but we always had practice. She said she went to a Halloween party and she came back and they were still outside. That's a completely different program. Different programs do different things. How do you maintain relationships? A lot of people make relationships in the band. My wife is somebody from the band. That's typically what happens. Or you don't try to maintain a relationship. I just had this conversation with a group of people, a group of my friends, man. We were just at this birthday party not too long ago, and none of them are in band except for one of them, but none of them were in college band. And I told them, I said, you in a program with 200 plus people, and the majority of the people that you in the band with are the opposite sex of you. That's it's full smorgasbord. So a lot of people don't get in relationships, or if they get in relationships, it ain't till later on down the line when they probably in their last year. School is maintained because you have to keep that GPA in order for you to be able to establish or keep your scholarship. Now I can remember we had a president. The president's house was on the campus of Norfolk State University, and we would be outside practicing. And I promise you, I never understood how the president could stay in that house because we were going in, especially when we knew it was a big season or a big game. A&T was coming, Hampton was coming, which they knew they were gonna get smashed on anyway. That was natural, but Labor Day Classic, yeah, people be watching us on the plot like that was just normal. But again, band is life. There's nothing better than that feeling. And when it's over, and don't get me wrong, when you get older and you've done it for X amount of years, I know I marched for 5 years at Norfolk State, 4 years in high school, total of 9 years. You get tired. Obviously, you get tired of the what's the word I'm looking for? You get tired of the continuous situation that happens because it is continuous, right? I mean, there are a lot of great things that happen in there. You get tired, but you miss it. You do miss it. The moments that you have in there, the people the bonds that the bonds that you build, the camaraderie, the friendships that last forever, man, there's nothing better than that. So to this young lady, hey, you had a very good question, a very legitimate question. I don't think it was a bad question. I honestly don't even think you meant any harm by it. I actually thought it was pretty funny because you're not wrong. A lot of people ask that question. There's the answer. And I'm pretty sure a lot more people are going to have some more other thoughts. So you guys put your thoughts inside of the comment, man. Answer this young lady's question. Let her know the answer to the question if I missed something. Other than that, man, also don't forget you can stop by our store and get anything in our store. And you can get that for 30% off your purchase. All you got to do is type in HBCU band. Also, man, happy holidays to y'all, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all don't eat too much or eat a lot. Whatever you do, man, just make sure that you do it safely. And then finally, shout out to Alcorn State, who is going to be performing at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Y'all can follow them also. I think they have a YouTube or YouTube's up on their trip and their journey to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So I look forward to watching them on the Macy's morning. I remember what that feeling feels like too. Again, band is a feeling like none other. And so that's all I got to say for that, man. But I love y'all. Put your thoughts in the comment section. Happy holidays, and I'll see you all later. Peace.